What if the most powerful AI ever built was shut down on a Friday afternoon? Not because it crashed, not because it failed, because the United States government made one phone call and gave the company 90 minutes to comply. No debate, no court order, no warning, just shut it down now. This is not a science fiction. This happened last weekend to one of the most valuable AI companies on the planet. And what unfolded over the next 72 hours will determine the future of artificial intelligence and who actually controls it. Buckle up, because this story has everything: power, paranoia, a president, and a machine so dangerous even its own creator were afraid of it. It's Friday afternoon. Across America, people are celebrating. The USA just won its first World Cup. The New York Knicks just claimed the championship. Its seats are loud. Champagne is flowing. But inside Anthropic headquarters, silence. At exactly 5:21 p.m., a directive lands from US government, not a suggestion, not a warning, an order. Suspend access to your most powerful AI models immediately for every foreign national on earth, including your own foreign national employees. The only way to comply, completely disable product they had spent the last weekend hyping to the entire world. Because in one Friday evening, the most anticipated A model in history was effectively switched off, and the company behind it had to pack their bags, fly to Washington DC, and try to change the president's mind. This is the story of Claude Mythos, and it is only just the beginning. Let's rewind. For months, Anthropic had been building something they believed was unlike anything the world had ever seen. They called it Mythos. Not Claude 4, not Claude 5, Mythos. A name that carries legend, mythology, something beyond human understanding. The company was so alarmed by what they had created that they refused to release it to the public. They launched something called Project Grasswing, a small control program where only a handful of trusted organizations could even touch it. Think about that for a second. A tech company voluntarily decided their own product was too powerful to sell. Was there genuine concern, or was it a brilliant marketing idea? When you tell the world your product is too dangerous to release, what does the world immediately want? That product. So Anthropic did what any clever company does. They built a second version. They called it Fable 5. Fable 5 was Mythos 5 with guardrails, safety layers stacked on top of the most powerful foundation they had ever constructed. Anthropic deemed it, in their own words, safe for general use. Mythos 5 itself was reserved for selected government agencies and elite private companies, a VIP list for the most powerful AI on the planet. The hype machine was running at full speed. Anthropic spent an entire week promoting these models, press releases, briefing, demos, the works, and then a report dropped. The guardrails on Fable 5, the very safety feature Anthropic had staked its entire reputation off, may have failed. Here's where the story gets frightening. The Trump administration didn't send a letter. They didn't schedule a hearing. They called Anthropic on Friday around 1 p.m. Eastern Time and gave them a 90-minute ultimatum. Shut down Mythos 5, shut down Fable 5, bar access for every foreign national inside the US, outside the US, everywhere on earth. A source familiar with the situation, who participated directly in the negotiation between Anthropic and the Trump administration, confirmed this timeline. 90 minutes for a company worth billions, with products used by millions, with foreign national engineers sitting in their own offices. 90 minutes to decide. Henry Kissinger once said, the task of the leader is to get his people from where they are to where they have never been. Anthropic leaders had never been here before. Nobody had. The question now is simple. Can Washington change fast enough to understand what it almost destroyed? Or did America just hand its competitor the greatest gift in the history of the AI race? A reason to build something the US government cannot switch off. The story is not over, not even close, and the next 90 minutes could change everything again.